you. Hey, family! Oh, man, it is a beautiful day outside. It is. I'm telling you, it just does something when I come out and the sun outside is getting warm, and now it's like we about to be out in the streets. This is what I love. So we have such a great show for you today because Academy Award winner Marcia Gay Harden is here. We are such big fans of Marcia Gay Harden, so I'm excited to sit on the couch and chat with Marcia. Plus, I am going to double dutch with the ladies of the 40 Plus Double Dutch Club. You know, John, this is funny because this was founded in Chicago, and so like all of my family from Chicago was like, don't mess this up. Don't. Because I grew up playing double dutch, so I have been doing it. And then for some reason I just stopped. You know, once I jumped up and then I couldn't control myself no more. I stopped doing double dutch, but you know, I'm excited to see them because it's 40 plus, which means I can actually join the club.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm excited to see you double dutch, but I'm also excited because, you know, before I went on this journey with you, I worked over at GMA3 as an ABC News contributor.
Yes. And
my friends at GMA3 have announced the new co-anchors of GMA3. So congratulations to DeMarco Morgan, Eva Pilgrim, and Dr. Jen Aniston, and my good friend Kat McKenzie. Dr. Jen Ashton, and my friend Kat McKenzie, who's the showrunner over there. I'm excited for this new, and DeMarco's my homie, so this is extra special to me, so kudos to them. You know, it's always good when you see the place where you used to be go on to their next chapter, you know?
Well, it's hard, you know, because you can't grow without change. Yeah. And so, you know, change is always, sometimes it's hard for change, but it's impossible to grow unless you change.
Yes.
So sometimes change has to happen. Yeah. I got you. Congratulations. You know, you're so used to seeing certain faces, and then you see new faces, and you never know what new faces will bring. So you have to open up for new faces that come in. So yes,
it used to happen at The View all the time, you know?
Uh-huh.
It used to happen at The View all the time.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, you look at The View table, you're like, wait a minute, where that girl go? Who is this? You got your mainstays and then everything else. It's like, but that's the wonderful thing about The View. It's just like, it's not about the people who are there. It is about the show and the energy that everybody who sits at that table brings. So, you know, congratulations, GMA3. We got new folks on board. And just before I go, I did want to shout out the Double Dutch, the 40 Plus Double Dutch Club all across the country came out to support. Very hyped. Came out to support. So I just have to say, you know, because clap if you had a great Mother's Day. Okay, so, you know, last week I talked about Mother's Day was coming, and I told Jeffrey, because he couldn't figure out what to get me, and I told him, I said, Jeffrey, I just want you to write a letter to me. I want you to write a letter to tell me how much I mean to you. Do you think I got that letter? Mother's Day comes, I'm so excited. I just knew I was gonna have like breakfast, even if it was burnt eggs or something. Jeffrey still asleep. I was like, I said, hello, wake up, it's Mother's Day. Then I had to pull the sheets off, like, wake up, it's Mother's Day. I said, where's my present? He said, what? I said, the letter. And he said, oh, I forgot. I already knew this was how my Mother's Day weekend was gonna start. And when I tell you I was so mad that I didn't get a present, I said, I told you one thing, one job you had was just write that letter. So no letter, I sucked it up. I said, it's all right. We went out to eat, but the place that we were going to was too crowded, so I found another of the same franchise. But he was complaining the whole time because they didn't have his chicken sandwich. And I sat there, I said, they don't have my chicken sandwich either. This is about me. Like, literally, y'all, my whole mantra this entire weekend was sit down and shut up. Just sit down and shut up. Because the whole time, just complain, how long is it gonna take? When we leaving? Why we gotta be here? What? You know, you can start out in the best of moods, and your child will just take you there. Oh my God, I'm speaking to the choir. But the crazy thing is when other people are around Jeffrey, he's so sweet. He was telling other women Happy Mother's Day. I'm like, how you gonna tell her? And you haven't said anything to me. And then they come up to me like if you went to the bathroom, they were like, your son is so nice. I said, who are you? Who are you talking about? Then, just the complaining nonstop. Oh my gosh. Then I bought tickets for us to bond to see a Broadway show. This boy complained the whole show. Ma, I don't like Broadway shows. How long they gonna sing? When is this gonna be over? And I said, you gonna sit down and you're gonna enjoy this show. This is what you gonna do. I told that boy, I was like, you're gonna sit down for 2 hours and you are going to have fun on the tickets that I bought. And I got these good seats too. And afterwards, I asked him, did you like the show? He said, it was okay. I was like, no, it's not, it was good. It was great, is what I want to hear. Then while we're walking, this lady turns around and she said, sir, young man, how did you like the show? He said, I loved it. I said, who are you? So then Sunday we wake up, just in the mood Saturday. I wasn't even gonna post nothing for Sunday. I was in such a bad mood. So we go to church. He's sitting there because we got there early. How long is this gonna be? Why they singing so long? And I said, they're singing because, they gotta usher in the presence. Jesus gotta come in. He said, Jesus is here and it's too long. He just complaining the whole church service, and the whole time I was like, praise the Lord, shut up, just shut up. Then I see him, he got his hands all up in the air. Who are you? I swear somebody snatches his body when he is with me. Then we go out, and so finally at the end of the day, I said, can we just take a picture? We took a picture together. Now that looks like a great picture. Literally, one picture we took and then he walked out the frame. The neighbor's holding the camera, he just walks out the frame. He gave me one smile. And y'all don't even pay attention to my hair, because even my hair got fed up. I was so fed up. And then I went in, he went upstairs in the room to play video games. And then behind it, he went, Happy Mother's Day, and went upstairs. And then, this is a teenager. So I wanted to post everybody, I kept looking on Instagram and social media. Everybody was posting these beautiful tributes to their mom, John, and these wonderful things. And I tried, but Jeffrey won't let me videotape him. So all I was able to post was old videos when he was like 3. That's it. He gave me like gifts when he had no teeth in his mouth. That's when he was cute and he was my baby and he loved cuddling with me. And this is like, and we're dancing in the video, and he's so sweet in this video. Take a look.
So happy.
So that was the one that he gave.
Oh, what is it? I'm so happy. I love you.
Do you know he 18? So he don't do that anymore. I sat there and cried the whole time, because you raise them to go, and then they're at that age where they like ready to go, So, but he did. He came and he kissed. He gave me a kiss before he went to bed. So I got that. So happy Mother's Day, y'all. Because let me tell you, Mother's Day. Oh my goodness. And I texted all my friends Happy Mother's Day, and Garcelle Bouvet wrote to me. She said, I got the same thing, Sherri. And mothering is the most rewarding, most anxiety-ridding, most cherished, you can't stand your kids, but we mothers push through anyway, and no matter what, you can do anything, and it will always, no matter what, if anything happens, your kids will always say, I want to talk to my mama. I need my mother. So that's what I hang on to. And I hang on to the fact that so many people was like, Jeffrey's so sweet, Jeffrey's so nice. And I go, well, maybe I did do something right. Because, so happy belated Mother's Day. Oh my goodness. Now here's another Mother's Day story. Kim Kardashian's kids called her out on Mother's Day. And Kim posted her kids' Mother's Day greeting, which put her on blast. So 5-year-old Chicago filled out one of those all about my mom questionnaires. And when asked, what's the best thing my mom cooks? Chicago answered, Mom doesn't cook, she has a chef. Well, there goes your girl next door image, Kim. And this is the funny thing. In a videotape message, 7-year-old Saint gave Kim a backhanded compliment. Take a look.
Mom, I'm very grateful for you. I know I'm rude to you a lot. I say you're nothing to me, but you mean the world to me. I love you more than anything.
Okay, that was great. I guess y'all heard the first part and the last part. Y'all skipped over the first part where he said, I know I'm rude to you, and I know I say you mean nothing to me. Okay, first of all, that kid sounds just like his daddy. I don't know what. Who says, you know, but Kim, I'm not gonna get on you too much because what I go through with Jeffrey, but your kid's a little. Like how old is Saint? Saint is like 7?
7.
7 years old. Why would you let them put out a tape where he says, I know I tell you, you mean nothing to me? I would be thinking, I would be hitting that edit button so fast, and I would have edited out the I love you and I'm great. Where is Kris Jenner at the mama jerk? That's what I want to know. For me, I didn't think that was cute at all. I mean, I was trying to think, if I had said something like this to my parents on a video, y'all would see me doing this talk show with no teeth in the front of my mouth. Because, you know, here's the thing, I'm a little old school. I know we got the new school values when it comes to the gentle parenting, and you're supposed to let your kids express themselves, but it's just some things that won't fly. If I was Chicago's mother, he'd be in Cleveland right now. After he said, you mean nothing to me? I wish North would say that to me. North would be South. I'm telling you. If I said something like that to my mother, you mean nothing to me, she would have kicked me out. My mother would literally, I don't mean nothing to you? I don't mean nothing to you? Clap if you ever went through that thing when your parents put you out, when you said something to them. Let me explain how this goes when you smart off to your parents and you say things like, you don't mean nothing to me and I can't wait till I get out of here. They will put you out. My mother did it to me when I said, I don't care about you. And she said, oh, you don't care? You don't care? Well, get on out and tell me you don't care. And then she put me out the house, and I remember I was like, okay, and I tried to grab my clothes, and she said, oh, no. Oh, no, that's not yours. She said, that cabbage patch at all don't belong to you. I bought that. She said, all of that is mine. Don't get nothing. My mother gave me an empty suitcase. Put me out the house, and I acted like I was big and bad, 9 years old, and I said, I'm going. And she said, and don't come back. Gone. And I walked out, and I was like, ooh, it's cold out here. It's cold. And then I got to the end of the block, and I said, it's dark, and it's scary. And I turned back around, and my mother was waiting for me like that, and she had them sponge rollers in her hair, had that cigarette in her mouth, just waiting for me. And when I came back, she was like, yeah, that's what I know. That's exactly. So, Kim, maybe you need to put Saint out for a minute, a little bit, and then he'll learn. Oh, my gosh, it was most. I never talked back to my mother after that, boy. So here's another one. Janelle Monáe has the secret to a sexy body. So over the weekend, yes, she looks amazing. She released a sexy new video, and the video highlights her adoration of women. Look at this. Look, is this the director's cut from Hidden Figures? Look at that. But, somebody asked Janelle, they asked her how she maintains her body, and Janelle said Jamaican food and sex. Okay, first of all, I have been eating curry goat all my life, and I've never seen a change in my body, ever. Ever since I moved to New York, all I've been eating is oxtails and gravy. I've never had a flat stomach. I mean, now, if she said Jamaican men and sex, then I'd go, okay, I got you, because let me tell you something about Jamaican men. Jamaican men always make you feel like you're sexy. You can go to Jamaica and look like a couch. And a Jamaican man will go, oh, yeah, look at you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're so thick. You're real thick, girl. Ooh. That's how Stella got a groove back. That's when you go over there. Jamaican man be like, oh, you're sweet like mango. Oh, look at you, girl. You send me sugar up, girl. let me tell you that. If you said Jamaican man, I'd be like, yeah, I got you. I think Janelle Monáe, if you need to teach a diet class, because if you said Jamaican, what kind of Jamaican food is Janelle Monáe eating? Oh my gosh. I just want to ask Janelle, if it's Jamaican food, can I come over for some dinner? Because right here, woo, girl. But y'all, former President Barack Obama's daughters, they're all grown up. Look at Malia and Sasha. Look at them. And so over the weekend, Sasha, who is now 21, gosh, y'all remember her when she was little. She's now 21. She graduated from the University of Southern California. And former President Barack and Michelle were there along with Malia, who's 24. And they were just like any other proud parents, except they have more than a dozen Secret Service agents. So we congratulating Sasha because we know you're gonna do big things. But I'm gonna tell you, I have to say this, and Michelle Obama, please don't get upset with me, but your husband is so fine. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something about Barack Obama. I don't care what phase he's in his life, he just has the swag about himself. Barack Obama makes me want to go buy a chai latte just from him holding this thing in his hand. I am telling you, I don't go for fathers, but I would call you daddy. I swear to goodness. This one right here, I know. It's just that he is a zaddy. Zaddy. You know, and look at all the gray in his hair. That is so sexy to me. You know what? I swear, if somebody in my family was graduating and I saw Barack and Michelle walking up, I'd be like, it's a seat, scoot over. Here's a seat right here. And literally, Michelle, we don't have no more room. It's just, we gotta. Y'all don't go anywhere because up next, Marcia Gay Harden is here. Is an Oscar and Tony Award-winning actress who plays a lawyer solving crimes with her son on the hit series So Help Me Todd. Please welcome Marcia Gay Harden. Hey, girl. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, I'm so glad to be here. Oh my gosh.
This is so good.
Oh, man. So I want to say to you, you are Mother. Happy Mother's Day. I know it was yesterday.
Thank you to you, too. I heard about yours.
What about yours?
Well, it was better than yours. I was on a plane most of the day, and when I got here, my eldest child, Eulayla, met me, and we went to a restaurant, and they said, Eulayla uses they, them pronouns, and Eulayla said, Mom, did you see my post? And I said, no. And they had posted this picture from when they were 15, and I gave them a Polaroid camera, and they said that they wish that the old us now could know how good it's gonna be, and they said, but Mom never doubted it for a moment. So it was so lovely, and then they spent the night with me at my hotel, and we did a recreation of the same picture.
Really?
Yeah.
So you, look at this!
I think it's pretty good.
That's the nicest thing when they come back and say, you were so, like, you believed in me, you pushed me, it's just how they feel about you.
Because we knew there are hard times.
Absolutely.
Every parent has these hard times with their kids, but you never give up. You never give up on your kids, no matter who they are. You're there for them, and they know it.
I am so happy.
And especially I think for single mothers too, because most of the time single mothers are the ones who raise them, and they give it up.
We're trying to be everything,
right?
girl.
Everything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, it's so funny talking about your children because your youngest is getting ready for college.
Yes.
Laura, I was about to ask you how you feel about being an empty nester.
I am ready to be an empty nester. I'm
really?
So ready, right, ladies? I mean, come on, it's good. I'm excited. I might have to get with Janelle and some Jamaican men or something. You know, eat some Jamaican food and see what it's all about.
They say, yeah, you tick right there, Marcia. Oh my gosh, I love it. You look so happy. You're gonna be doing things once you.
Yeah, you know, look, we have good relationships, so I'm gonna visit them wherever they are in
Yes.
college. My son's in Glasgow, studying music and Broadway. I'm gonna see him hopefully on Broadway someday.
Yes.
And my other, Euleila's in Brooklyn, and Julita's gonna be at, I think she's making her choice between 2 colleges, so I won't say anything right now. But I'm just gonna visit them, but then I'm gonna have my life, and I work, and I love my life, and I need a Jamaican man. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, we get it.
Right?
Some good
Make it, right?
Curry goat.
Yeah, there you go.
I love this because I had a friend who was there as well, but last week you spoke at Drag Isn't Dangerous
Yes.
event.
Yep.
And you revealed that you really have a deep connection with the LGBTQIA+ community.
That is right. All of my kids identify sort of outside the cis norm that
Yes.
people, you know, we all know about. And they teach me every day about just the LGBT community. And I think right now there's, as we're looking around America and we're seeing laws and we're seeing things go backwards in a lot of places. And I just think, I think we all need to stand up for that. And I did for a long time. You know, Angels America was one of my first plays on Broadway. So I've always been aware of what the community is fighting for and what they represent and how much love they have. And I think, you know, a mother's job is just to love her kids and to, you know, just help speak for them, right?
And you know, if you can't count on your mother, the very person that birthed you, to love you and accept you, who is going to?
100%.
You know?
But it's our job to do that. And why wouldn't we? They're, you know, they're amazing people.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I gotta ask you, because you're so close. You have an Oscar. You have a Tony. You are halfway to an EGOT. Are you on a mission? I know you do.
I want that, yes. I would love it. You know, you're supposed to be all cool and be like, I know, if it happens, it happens. I'm like, get me out! Where is it, right? I'm gonna smack somebody. No, I would love it. I would love it.
Yes, I mean, so, like, okay, so for a Grammy, can you sing?
No.
You can't sing?
No.
So you do a spoken word?
Yes, I will.
Like, yeah, anything,
Yes.
like just
you,
get...
You don't want to hear me sing, no. No.
But you can speak.
But I can speak.
All right, we got you there.
I need to do a book or something.
Yes, all right. Manifesting that Marcia Gay Harden is going to win that Tony and the, no, you got the Tony, the Grammy and the Emmy. Which looks like it could very well happen for the season 2 congratulations renewal of So Help Me Todd.
So good, thank you.
You are, oh my gosh, this is, it's funny, it's dramatic, and you play an attorney.
Right.
You hire your son as a private investigator for the show, for your firm. And it's not, when I was watching the one episode, like I'm cracking up, but then I'm going, oh, this is serious. So what kind of show is this?
Yeah, it is. It's new, isn't it? It's kind of like going back to old school, like Moonlighting on some level. But it's not your graphic crime show. This is a law show full of comedy. It's the whodunit that everybody loves to solve, and you're getting to know the family drama in and amongst the as we're solving the crime. So it is really fun, and there's a little screwball comedy in it. We get to do, which is what I love to do. I don't want to just be the serious one holding down the courtroom. I love getting out and doing fun comedy and pratfalls and all of that.
Oh my gosh, you know, you playing, thank you. You playing a private investigator with your son, you got experience because you got the 3 kids. Did that help you at all?
Who doesn't litigate with their kids?
Yeah,
I mean, how many times have you said, objection, you will do what I said to do? You know, we have this whole world of being a parent and sort of defending your word and what you think is right. And the kids are the better lawyers than you are because they will defend it the other way around and tell you why you're wrong.
Absolutely.
So I have tons of experience there.
You know, do your kids know, like, what is mom's trigger? Like, we know if we...
Yes.
Jeffrey knows if he just, like, cuddles right in my
Oh, stop.
and he
That's
goes,
so
you
sweet.
smell good.
That's so sweet.
What do your kids do?
Well, they do snuggle with me, but my thing is I'm a service person. If you do acts of service for me, that makes me feel like you really care.
Yes.
So if you, if you do the chores or whatever, I mean, it just makes me feel like, oh, you're listening to me, you see what matters. So,
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, they get you right here. So.
They get me right there. Even if I come from the gym, he's like, you smell so good, Mom, what do you need? That's the thing. But this is what I love, that you found that there was a product that was named after you. You got to tell me about this.
Okay, it's the middle of COVID, and someone sends me an Instagram, and there's a certain kind of lubrication that they send me on this Instagram photo. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Lubrication. And it has my name on it, and it says, Marcia Gay Harden, something that you want people to be.
Ooh.
Okay?
By Zaddy Earth.
By Zaddy. Speaking of daddy.
Speaking of daddy.
Right, by Zaddy Earth. So I'm like, what the hell is this all about with my name on it? So I go on Instagram and I find Zaddy Earth and I say, what is this? And he says, well, this, if you want me to take it down, I'll change it. I'm so sorry if you don't like it. I said, no, it's great. I said, you can send me some if you want. But then I said, listen, you know, if you want to keep it up there, my mother passed from Alzheimer's, and I said, if you keep it up there, I just want you to donate a little something to Alzheimer's because, you know, I said, when they could remember how to do it, they had an effing good time, so let's do it, right? And he did. And he showed me
that he donates to
Alzheimer's. Yeah, he showed me that he donates to Alzheimer's for it, and I just love that. And I'm like, and who wouldn't like that kind of a product?
Oh, my gosh. They should have sent you a whole box.
They did.
Oh, okay.
Is it so wrong that there's nothing left? But they did.
You know what? Let me tell you something. When you go to Jamaica, I want to go with you.
Right, I tell you what.
We're going to have a good time. So, oh my gosh. Now, you star in the rom-com Daughter of the Bride.
Yep.
Now, can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, this is a situation where the mom, I'd been married before, and my daughter and I, we became best of friends after I got married. And so I didn't need a man in my life, didn't want a man, nothing, best of friends. And then I meet somebody, and she's so jealous because our friendship separated, but we had this sort of dysfunctional friendship.
Right.
So it separated when I met him, and she's all, you know, she is the daughter of the bride, and she's against it. But it's very funny. It's Halston Sage, and she's amazing, and Aidan Quinn is so fantastic. And it's kind of about like love for women of a certain age who have lubrication.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Can I ask you one thing? When's the next time you coming back here? The next time we got to go out for drinks because we're gonna have a good time. Marcia, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh. So Help Me Todd airs Thursdays at 9 p.m. on CBS. And don't go anywhere because later in the show, I double dutch with the 40 Plus Double Dutch Club. We'll be right back. Oh my goodness. We talked about the benefits of Colonial Penn life insurance, and it was so helpful that we even had members of our studio audience call for more information during the commercial break. Now, life insurance is a great way to protect your family, and you know I'm passionate about caring for mine. So I thought it would be a great idea to continue the conversation. Here to help break down what we should know about life insurance is insurance professional and the spokesperson for Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company, Jonathan Lawson.
Hi, Sherri. Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, so Jonathan, can you please tell us why should people care about life insurance?
Well, if you're like me, you want to provide for your family and make sure they have what they need to thrive. A life insurance policy can help provide financial relief to your loved ones during a difficult time, which means protection for them and peace of mind for you. Now, also, Sherri, a lot of people are surprised to learn that the average funeral costs more than $9,000 these days. Wow. That's a lot of money for most families to come up with, especially when those costs are unexpected. Now, planning ahead with a guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance policy from Colonial Penn can help you budget for these expenses, so your loved ones are as prepared as they can be. The last thing any of us should have to deal with after losing a loved one is financial stress.
Absolutely, Jonathan. Financial stress can make a tough time even tougher. So another question that I have for you is, can life insurance be used for other types of expenses?
Yes, and that is the best part about a guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance policy from Colonial Penn. Your loved ones can use the money however they choose. So your family chooses how to best spend the funds based on their needs. Although it's common to use this type of policy for funeral or burial expenses, it can also be used for things like unpaid loans, estate settlement costs, taxes, medical bills, credit card debt, and more.
Okay, so I'm liking this. Now, Jonathan, what would you say to people who worry life insurance costs too much?
So I know price is a concern for a lot of people, but life insurance may be less expensive than you think. In fact, the majority of Americans assume life insurance is 3 times more expensive than it actually is. Now, a guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance policy from Colonial Penn starts at just $9.95 per month, and we lock your rate in for life. That means your premium will never increase, Your coverage will never decrease or be canceled, and you can never be turned down because of a health condition.
Oh, all right. So, Jonathan, can anyone get this type of life insurance policy?
So if you're between the ages of 50 to 85, your acceptance is guaranteed in most states. That means no health questions, no medical exams, and no worrying about whether you'll be covered. It's our most popular coverage option for good reason. If you're concerned about qualifying based on your health, don't be. With this policy, you cannot be denied due to your health or a pre-existing condition. As long as you're 50 to 85 years old, you will qualify for a policy in most states.
All right, so tell me this, Jonathan. What steps can someone take if they're interested in getting life insurance policy today?
So we make it really simple. Just call 800-776-7019 to speak with a Colonial Penn licensed insurance agent. Our team will walk you through the process and answer any questions you have. If you're eligible when you call, you could have a policy by the time you hang up. Again, that number is 800-776-7019.
All right. Now, Jonathan, is there anything you'd like to say to people who are still on the fence about getting life insurance?
I understand buying life insurance is a big decision, and you want to be sure you're making the right choice for you and your family. That's why getting help from a licensed insurance agent is so important. They will take the time to understand your needs and ensure that you're choosing the right options for you. Now, if you aren't happy with your policy, our 30-day try-it-on period gives you the option to return your policy for a full refund. So you really have nothing to lose. Just call 800-776-7019. That's 800-776-7019 to speak with a licensed insurance agent who can help you find locked-in coverage starting at $9.95 per month. Call now to get a policy in minutes.
All right, you heard him. One call is all it takes to lock in your rate for life insurance. Call the number on your screen now and feel good knowing you took a big step towards protecting your family's future. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back. Our next guest created a movement of sisterhood, health, and wellness all through double dutching. Please welcome the 40-plus Double Dutch Club, Pamela, Katrina, Gina, Coach Tab, and Vernell. Now, Pamela, you and Katrina founded the 40-plus Double Dutch Club. And can you tell us about it?
Yes, Katrina and I founded 40-plus Double Dutch Club back in 2016. I was going through a really difficult period in my life. I was depressed. I needed to find a happy place. I needed a break from adulting.
Yes.
So I told Katrina, and we said we're going to start jumping double dutch intentionally. So I posted on our Facebook page. We jumped for a couple years, and we were featured on a local TV show in Chicago. It went viral, and the rest is history.
Because there are hundreds of sub-clubs around the world, even some jumpers in our audience who came to support. Look at this. So how can women get involved?
Any woman over the age of 40 can join us. Even if they don't know how to jump double dutch, we can teach them how to jump on the spot. They just have to go to our website and they can join us, find a sub club in their area. They can follow us on Instagram. They can join our Facebook group page. We have sub clubs in almost every major city across the country, as well as in Germany, Israel, and Canada.
You better go ahead! Germany, Israel, and Canada. All right, y'all, let's get to it. It's time to jump. Hit the music.
ages on the back. So now you are an official member of the 40 Plus Double Dutch Club. 40 Plus. 40 Plus.
For being here. For more info on the 40 Plus Double Dutch Club, go to SherriShowTV.com. This is cardio. We'll be right back. All right, it's time to play What's That Line? I am here with Ernie from Brooklyn. Yes! Okay, so Ernie.
Yes, Sherri.
Oh, girl, you had a good Mother's Day, didn't you?
Sherri.
I am going to show you a photo from a movie featuring siblings, and you have to guess that line. So our first line is from the movie Step Brothers. Okay, here are your choices. We had a bad dream. Can we sleep in here with you? Can we turn our beds into bunk beds? Or what was all that noise coming from in here?
Can I get a lifeline?
They said B.
I think it's B, Sherri.
B? B, that's your answer! And then we're gonna go over here. Come on over here. So we got Brooklyn. Now we got Sharon. This is Sharon from the Bronx.
Yeah!
Okay. So your line is from Napoleon Dynamite. Here are your choices. Put your dukes up, punk. Or you've got a little something on your shirt there, pal. Or Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Ooh, can I get a lifeline?
They said C. They said C.
C.
C? C? Yes! Come on in. Thank you both for playing. Thank you so much. And you're both getting a $100 gift card to Black Barn Restaurant. We'll be right back. It's time for Tell Me Something Good. I am here with Takara from Memphis. Takara, tell me something good.
Hey, Sherri. I'm here with my best friend, Joanna, and these are our moms, Patricia and Rosa. We actually surprised our moms with a trip to New York. They had no idea they were coming.
Oh, man.
My mom didn't find out she was coming to New York until we got to the airport.
Oh, wow.
And she also, and they didn't know that they were coming to New York together until we met them at the airport.
Oh, my
here.
goodness, really?
And the surprise this morning was we were actually coming to your show.
Oh, man, that is so awesome. Well, you know what? To help you enjoy your trip on Mother's Day, we are sending you to lunch at Black Barn Restaurant. We'll be right back. Join the 40 Plus Double Dutch Club all across the country. And tomorrow, Padma Lakshmi will be here. Until then, be intentional about having a good time. Bye.
Nice.